부릉부릉.
It's been a few days since I last recorded. I was sick again. Jesus Christ. Little brat sent out snotty noses and stuff. Don't have children if you value your health. I can tell you that. There was an update in between since I last played, or like a few days after, I think, where they introduced a new way to get Fred and experience tickets and stuff. So I decided, alright, I played a little bit in the meantime, even though I did record. So I thought, oh yeah, let's get some Fred, let's uptie. Because obviously I'm gonna get my shit kicked in and I'm gonna have to eat my balls if it goes the way it will go. And I assume we will have to fight Chroma sometime sooner or later. And I don't really want to get my balls nailed to my eyes or something. So I decided let's uptie my Lu Section 6 Mersault. What? I'm still a little bit sniffly, sorry. I just can't wait to record. I want to complete this game, for fuck's sake. There's also a new banner, and I told myself I'm only gonna roll on banners if I have completed a chapter. Now, sorry, hit my mic. If there is like a content drought in between, obviously I'm gonna roll on banners that have no content tied to them. But for now I want to abide by that rule. A crimson flame burst out. The sword-bearing child fell on his rear in shock, and the one wearing gauntlets reached out to help. Like the music, very chill. Mr. Mersault. By striking the right spot at the right time, the Lu's equipment can start a fire. The taciturn child spoke to the one who collapsed on the floor, extending an arm equipped with his extinguished gauntlet. On the other hand, nothing will be kindled if the trajectory and friction aren't right. Fire cannot ignite by its lonesome. I have been taught that this law guides all of the Lu. Thus, fire will naturally spark, just as I naturally still remain in Section 6. The confused child tilted their head as if a question still remained, while the one who answered looked at them with a faint smile. Devote yourself to practice. With that, the child left. That told me nothing, but at least it wasn't as depressingly crazy as the Rhodian one. So we got the perfected Death Fist alongside this. Rhodian, do you mind? I'm talking. The perfected Death Fist. Also our base stats upgraded quite a lot, I would say, with 144 health. Let's feed him some experience tickets. We have a few, as you can tell. We have a few of them. I might as well just level them up a little bit more. I think I'm now at level 25. That's what I should have. And I don't know where the current content stops, really. I think 30 is max, right? I think I've read somewhere that 30 is max level. Our skills got upgraded, or up, yeah, I guess. I don't know what changed with Assault or Stalwart Stance. They all inflict burn though, and I really love burn. If you watched me play Ruina, then you should know that burn was one of my favorite mechanics. And an ego we're gonna get soon, the 4th match Flame, was one of my favorite egos, or rather.
죄는자께서 망치들을 부르시며 전 신경 쓰지 마세요. 교리를 읽는 중이니.
Abnormality abilities to use there as well. We got the perfected Death Fist, a 5 base power stat ability with +3 per coin, so that's like a +9, which means it's a 5 to 14. Yeah, I did the math. On the first attack, if we hit heads, we inflict 3 burn right off the bat. Perfect. And on the third attack, if we hit, we inflict +3 burn. Also on the third attack, if on hit the target has 6+ burn, inflict 3 burn on 2 random enemies. So it's pretty similar to what happens on the first attack here. If the target has 6 burn, inflict 2 burn on 2 random enemies, just upgraded basically. Never knew that Stalwart Stance had like a 6 base power. It's pretty good. Defense wise or passive wise, I don't think anything changed too much. When attacked, inflict burn on the attacker. Alright, that's pretty good. Activates Lust Resonance divided by 2 times per turn. I think these divided by times thingies on the passives, I think they're entirely useless. I think they could just leave them out as soon as you enable the passive, just let it be enabled. Don't give it like a maximum amount or something, because I don't think it makes that much of a difference. It seems far too limiting to be able to be useful, I believe. Anyway, we're gonna get Rodion up to 24. So while I'm here, and since I'm somewhat whatchamacallit, putting off the next fight, since I'm a little bit afraid of it, since I believe, didn't I get my ass kicked in this one? Yeah, you might see just me reaching the last stage. Wasn't it against Guido? I think I died against Guido again. Was it that? I can't remember. It's been a few days again. Like my head, you should know by now that my head doesn't work quite right. So I didn't uptie anyone else. Sinclair's level 26. Let's get our boy up to level 27. Come on, he deserves as much. God, it takes a lot of experience tickets to get him up to 27. Damn. I wonder who has the highest growth on their skills. Wait, the growth is the same on all skills, right? That's the thing. For one Sinner identity, it's always, like for him, it's always 0.78, but who has the highest growth? 0.86? 0.6 is pretty dog shit. Don is 7.2. Let's not get into that right now, Lambda. What are you doing? Please just play. Alright, we're gonna create a module so we don't lose too much in Carefulin while we're doing nothing. And I'll see you guys in this. Oh! Wrong. Oh my god, what's happening with my UI? Gonna have to leave this one in. What's going on? Alright, we're gonna see ourselves again. It's still broken. We have read this. So, I'll see you as soon as I get to Guido again, and... Jesus Christ. Just as I said, the game was in a good state. Fucking hell. Alright. That was... well... unsuccessful for the first time in ages, basically, so I had to uptie Gregor as well. Thank god I still had some Fred lying around. Or like ego shards I could turn into Fred, since I'm not gonna buy stuff for like 400 ego shards, fuck that. The child slammed on and on. It's curious how they're always called child in these stories. He could have been hacking away. Who calls them child? It seems something an older person would do. Someone with, I would say, with an affinity that would classify them as a hag. Could have been hacking away. Or perhaps he was stabbing. A medal emblematizing his rank rested at the corner of his chest, as if to acknowledge the troubles he went through. Charles' eyes, which once shone with vigorous gleam, have now been drained of any color. Was there any meaning to that war? The conflict of interests between multiple wings? Perhaps, but were the interests of the many children who fought the war part of them? It certainly would be nice if they were, because, for this child, there's no desire or wish of any kind on his face as he skewers the hearts of one enemy after another. The child used to salute with pure passion in his eyes only a short time ago, but that span wasn't so short in his memory. And his tired and battered mind eventually settled on the conclusion that stifling his emotions amidst bloodshed was the right way to be, or so it would seem. Alright. If that is for your sake, then, in its own way, it's the right thing to do.
이봐, 버틸 자신 있어?
And I also gained a new ego! Due to, like, doing stuff, I guess, and defeating enemies. Level 20 of the battle pass. Leisure domain? Is that like a... Rodion, can you shut the fuck up? Is that like a French word or like an English word, or a mix of both? Because it doesn't seem like an English word. It's insane ego though, which is what counts, so I'm gonna use that obviously. Give me a second. We'll go to the 4 stooges that fuck me up in a second, I swear. It's funny how basically all it took its sweet time, but all it really took was to get a really good first wave basically, and a somewhat lucky second wave, and now in the third wave, even with Rodion killing herself due to bleeds, and I can't tell if they have a hidden passive that makes them attack N-Corp skins or Sinclair, because one of the two always died first, either Rodion or Sinclair always died first, and that might be... What am I doing here? That might be due to them being weaker than the others, I don't know. Gregor obviously being full health still, now that I uptied him as well, everything heals him. But Gregor and his new ego and a really lucky distribution of attacks in the first two waves made such a big difference here. It's incredible. It's incredible how RNG... Look at Gregor, he took no damage. That means he has lost no clash, right? And Rodion, dead. Ishmael, almost dead. Sinclair this time came out pretty much unscathed. It blows my mind how just the roll of a die can change the outcome of a battle sometimes. But I take it. Next please, Scheiterhaufen, which is... what's it called? The thing you burn witches on. At the stake. But the stuff below it, basically. Like the hay you burn and stuff. Well, I guess the whole thing is called Scheiterhaufen. Oh, it's difficulty 27. I just know what's gonna happen. Can you guess as well? This is I'm looking forward to this one. Chroma walked inside the burning mansion. The sinners are dismayed by Guido's unflinching advance. Yes, we haven't even fought against Guido properly yet. I know. That just now wasn't Guido. It was just 4 of his Guido goons. But I guess we're gonna get him now. I never change a winning team. These are my only people that are level 25 now, with Sinclair being level 27. I feel the same as Sinclair right now, actually. I would love to scream as well, if my throat wasn't already basically bleeding. Sinclair leapt forth to chase Chroma before anyone could stop him. However, he's blocked by the remaining N-Corp Inquisitors. In response, he swings his weapon with a tremendous force and never thought he could exert, crushing the head of the one who grabbed him. Nice, Sinclair, you need this power when you fight with us. The Inquisitor collapsed to the ground before even a gasp could escape their mouth. Sinclair would normally keep to the back of our group. This was the first time I saw him charge in unprompted like that. She must have really fucking triggered him then. I mean...
너 이럴 거면 왜 여태껏 뒤에서 꿈지럭거렸냐?
This is his village. I don't want to know how the other sinners would freak out if we went to their hometown and someone was raping and pillaging their way through it.
본인은 그대들의 숨을 멎게 한 기억이 분명하게 있다.
Not quite. I think we won.
두개골의 틈새로 흘러나온 뇌 조각을 똑똑히 보았다. 그러나 그대 이단들은 지금 땅을 밟고 본인의 앞에 서 있군.
오히려 터무니없이 멀쩡히 서 있는 건 그쪽 같은데.
Guido examines me closely with his piercing glare. He then slowly nods as if his observation gave him the knowledge he needed.
귀하, 이단의 머리인 자여. 필시 귀하가 신봉자들을 현혹시키고 있는 것이 틀림없군.
Shit, how did he find out? Maybe because I'm the only one not fighting? That means I must have a special ability? He proceeds to nudge his chin at the nailed corpses in the courtyard.
저자들은 불결한 몸으로 신성의식의 중심지에 침입을 하는 대죄를 저질렀다. 그리하여 이단과 동일한 처벌을 가했다. 스스로의 의지 없이 기계라는 이물을 몸에 틀어박은 지옥도 겪게 했다.
The humiliation of bodily mechanical intrusions being installed against their will. In other words, they've been nailed.
하지만 그대들은 다르다. 이단을 신봉하던 죄는 이단의 죄보다는 경하다.
Oh. So what are you gonna do with me then? Damn me twice?
하여 그대들이 참회하고자 하고 마음을 씻어낼 수
Oh no, I'm what? I'm not... Wait. Did I misread that? The sin of worshipping a heretic is less severe than indulging in heresy oneself. Am I not the one indulging in heresy by basically being a heretic? Who is worshipping me? Or whatever.
우리 망치는 그대들을 용서할 용의가 있다.
By killing you nonetheless.
그러니 유혹을 마주한 불쌍하고 어리석은 죄인이여, 그 거짓된 기적을 뿌리치고 빠져나와 내 앞에 무릎을 놓이도록 하여라.
The confrontation came to a standstill. No one seemed willing to speak first. So you've all been under my spell or something all along? Who would have thought that? I tried cracking a joke to lighten the mood a little. No one laughed. That's me. That's me on a funeral.
안태 씨, 저자의 말은 당신을 모욕한 거잖아요. 인간 취급도 안 하는 거라고요.
It's not the first time, Ishmael. I don't think you see me as a human being, actually. I mean, you guys call me Clockface all the time too.
그거랑 다르잖아요. 심지어 저는 그렇게 부르지도 않았.
Ishmael grunted. Why did we not get that sound effect?
그럴듯한 말만 대충 질러버리면 다 되는 줄 아나 본데, 빠져나와야 할 놈은 너야, 가면쟁이. 머리가 멀쩡하게 달려있는데도 그런 생각을 하냐? 기회는 충분하게 제공하였다.
Yeah, let's just fight now.
그대들 또한 매달리고 꿰뚫린 자들과 다를 바 없군. 나는 망치, 쥐는 자께 충성하여 이단의 몸을 꿰뚫는 대업을 맡는 도구.
I get it now. The one who grips, she's gripping the hammers. That's why they are tools. Oh my god, I feel like I have 5,000 IQ right now. I feel like I can see the Matrix happening in front of my eyes.
내 너희를 못에 깨어 흙에서 가장 먼 곳에 위치하게 하리라. 죄를 참여하지 않는 자. 야, 그 개같이 긴 시비는 언제 끝나냐? 흙으로도 돌아가지 못하리라.
Oh god. If Guido is gonna be a problem, what the hell will Chroma be then? Let's see. I mean, there's not much you can do in the first turn. In the first turn you basically choose the stuff that looks the best. I don't even take a look at the top anymore, I just look at... Is this favored? Is this favored? Alright, this has more coins, let's take this done. And if we're lucky, we're lucky. If we're unlucky, they get to hammer us like 5 times. Or we roll tails a little bit too much. Or Sinclair gets taken out of the equation almost immediately. Like, one of these things is gonna happen. Oh, yeah. There's someone struggling here. Sinclair, you're struggling. Who would have thought?
해보겠습니다.
Gregor couldn't quite make up for it, I guess.
이단이 휘청거리는군.
So Sinclair got staggered. Let's just hope... Yeah, no, he got staggered twice, basically. Oh, and by now I found out what the whistling is. The whistling is Chroma's whistles. We shall fear not, for the one who grips is with us. And I think it just disables their negative sanity. So that's why they keep rolling so high, even though you should have the advantage of after a good first turn. But the only good turn you can have is staggering them. Everything else is basically meaningless in this fight against these Inquisitors. Because they're just too... Well, I guess fanatical pretty much fits the bill here. Oh good lord. Staggering Gregor? What's wrong with you guys? Why would you do that? Why are you so mean?
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Oh, Sinclair. Why did I decide on taking him with us? He's dead! He's so bad sometimes. I mean, he must have some amazing identities, but his base identity is just not that good in this scenario. Oh, cue the comments. Oh my god, Lambda, I've solo cleared the entire game with base Sinclair. He's the strongest sinner out of them all. I leveled him up to 30 and I beat all the bosses with him and I got like 20,000 boxes just for doing that. By boxes I mean, of course, like, I don't even know what I mean. I'm just, at this point I'm just rambling to distract from the fact that I am failing And I think I'm being unsuccessful here. Nah, let's hope a good ego usage can
임하겠습니다.
get us out of this. Hell yeah, Rodian. Don't kill yourself this time, please. I don't know how many bleed stacks you have on your person right now. Would be sweet if I could do this one in, like, one try. Okay. The Chains of Others, really an interesting skill, because it debuffs the enemy, but it also debuffs Mersault. So as long as he's alive and has friends to help him while he debuffs enemies, all is well and good. But if he's the only one fighting, then you're a little bit fucked, since he doesn't deal any damage anymore. And he also can't win clashes other than with his ego. That's what it feels like, at least. Okay, Gregor, heal yourself a little bit. That would be really nice. Yeah, Mersault is... Well, you know what, we got this. So what we're gonna do now is hope for the best. Once more.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
I think one of them just died?
당신의 물론
Another one is staggered? That is pretty fucking lucky. Double stagger? Dead? Let's hope that Gregor's skill will hit the remaining ones and not the ones that died just now.
약해 빠졌어.
Or that they don't kill Rodian. Okay.
이봐,
How many targets does it
버틸
have?
자신 있어?
Just one. Because fuck you, Lambda. That's why. Okay, they're both staggered though. Whew. I somehow... I don't know. I should still get the most out of this, because if they get another turn at us, we're in trouble. Okay, that was a good heal, Gregor. That was a good heal.
자연스러운 것입니다.
Alright, third turn, and it's Guido and two of his goons. It's 4 against 3. We can use some ego again immediately. And the chains as well, which is great. Who are they gonna go against? Guido. With a 5+5. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. And Ishmael's ego is also against Guido. The big G is gonna... he's not gonna like that. Oh, his second attack also against him. His second attack also against one of our egos. Why does he get like a plus 460%? That's not good at all. Oh, well. Wait, why is this suddenly... is it because of... I was pretty sure that this was... I was pretty sure that this one... No, it's targeted by him. But... Wait, what? Huh? Can someone explain this to me? If I hover over this die, which is this one, since I hover over this so it highlights this as well, or if I hover over this one, it's very clear that Guido should be attacking Mersault here. I thought that maybe it's like a little bit of a fuck up with Gregor's AoE attack. But no, even if I don't take... well, let's take no ego at all until this point. Even then, Mersault suddenly decides to attack this die. I think I still don't quite get the targeting system in this game. And to be honest, at this point, I feel like I just don't want to. I feel like I've came so far with my little knowledge I have. I don't need to understand what is even happening here, do I? As long as I can snag harpoon big bad boys like the G, I don't really care. If possible, I kinda want to stagger him in one turn. Alas, I don't think I will be able to do that. Alright.
이봐, 버틸 자신 있어?
39 damage, pretty good. And 2 paralyze as well. Oh yeah, if we can win this as well. Oh, sadly it wasn't a head on the damage. God, Rodian is almost dead. I think Rodian is dead. Shit! And they get a buff if they kill someone. Also, Mersault. I think Mersault is staggered. Alright, we're getting another ego usage here. I am not gonna do I won't be able to do it here. I don't think I will be. Oh, this is a little bit too much.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Not with two people dead
아직
and one
살아있을 거야.
staggered. Oh well, I staggered one of them. If I'm incredibly lucky, maybe?
이봐, 버틸 자신 있어?
Why is the stagger threshold so freakishly low? Oh my god! Did you see that? He basically two-shot me! Oh, Mersault. You... Oh no, I didn't want to do that. You can't do it, can you? I don't think you can do it. If I'm, like, incredibly lucky now, and stagger him, which I don't know if it... Yeah, I think I just staggered. But that's just one more turn of me not dying, basically. There's still the others after all. Okay, we can just keep going with the AoE. I swear if I do it, this fucked up try, I will... I don't actually know what I will do. There's nothing crazy enough I could do to really celebrate this. Like,
버틸 자신 있어?
the only thing I can think of is just loads and loads of just Faust Rule 34 or something, I don't know. A very wild knight could be before me if I... Yeah, he's staggered, okay. But... Okay, that's pretty good. The fact that it goes on him, so that will bind him and also give him attack power down, I think, at the same time. Also, of course, damage on him. Okay, okay. We have no ego this turn. So obviously we're gonna struggle, right?
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Yeah, of course he's gonna win all of these. Of course he's... Oh! At least I got one of them. That wasn't enough. Oh no, why does he get unopposed attacks here? Oh no. Oh no, not another time! Well, looks like it won't be a freaky Rule 34 night for me. Faust, no! Oh? No? Okay. What can I do here? I wonder.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Oh my god, did I just stagger this guy? But he's gonna stagger me now, isn't he? Yeah. What's this attack even? 66 damage? At this point I can only laugh to keep from crying.
아쉽지만 그렇게 할게요.
소란이
Well.
줄었네요.
Looks like that's it. As you could see, look at how they massacred my boy. Sinclair wasn't there in the last wave whatsoever. I do think that they get some kind of damage debuff against him, or rather damage buff, and he gets a debuff against them. Also, you must have noticed that I took Honglu with me instead of Rodian, because I did some mirror dungeons just to get some materials, some like tickets and some experience and some battle pass experience. And I was bound to do my weekly mirror dungeons anyway, and I noticed, hey, what the fuck, he has pretty cool skills, one of which basically attacks double the amount if the enemy has less than 4 bleed on them at the turn start, which means even if he does attack them and inflict bleed on them, or even if others do it, he's pretty much guaranteed 4 attacks on an enemy at the combat start, basically, which, again, I think the first turn advantage, if you can take that for you, is so incredibly big. I thought, alright, that's interesting, let's uptie him to 3. It's the Kurokumo Wakashu Honglu, by the way. He also has an AoE ego, so that's also pretty good, I think, since especially in the third wave here, where you have only 3 enemies and you have an AoE that hits 3 enemies, or 2 of them, like even 2, that's like 2/3 of them, 3 is like 3/3 of them, which is all. And it's all the difference. It's all the difference. Although I do have to admit, even though Honglu is not quite level 25, I think he's level 22 or something. We will see in a second. This battle had me think, especially, who do I take with me? Do I replace someone? Do I take someone else with me? Do I need to level up any further? Do I need to start grinding maybe? And I didn't quite. I did my, as I said, my mirror dungeons. I did 1 experience excavation or whatever it's called, to get Honglu to at least level 20 plus. But it was pretty good battle, Again though, if you get Guido staggered once, I don't know how you could fix stagger in games like these. Taking an entire turn away from your enemies is so broken strong that I do think with abnormality battles where they have different parts and you stagger only a part, it's like breaking a dice in Arena, right? Breaking a dice in Arena was strong, but it wasn't as strong as staggering an enemy, because that broke all of their dices, basically. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. I'm no game designer. I'm a game player. I'm a gamer. The ground shook as Guido finally fell. Yes! I couldn't help but wonder if we really did him in, yet we were too exhausted to bother and take his helmet off to check his breathing. Just cut off his entire head, maybe? Okay, Sinclair was repeatedly jabbing his spear into a dead Inquisitor. Please, switch over to Guido, he's more important. The corpse was mangled beyond recognition, its blood and organs spilling all over the floor.
싱클레어, 진정해.
Oh shit, I think I turned my volume down again. Every time I play the game by myself, I'm so sorry. It's just it's so loud otherwise. I can't do anything else other than listen to the... So, well, admittedly, good music, but still. He didn't seem to care about anything other than the body he was set out to destroy. Occasional pants of rage and tearful gasps were all that came out of his mouth. I think I've read somewhere that Sinclair's voice actor is Boris's voice actor out of Ruina, and that's pretty good, right? It's quite a range the voice actor has. I'm thoroughly impressed by Sinclair and the emotions we see in this chapter. It's basically driving everything we've seen in chapter 1 and 2 up to 11, and this is exactly what I want. I knew stopping him was the right thing to do, but no one dared to step in. It was evident that he was too blinded by Aya to listen to us.
정신 차리게 하는 방법은 생각보다 참 간단하네.
Don't, no! At that, Don Quixote suddenly jumped Sinclair and pinned him to the ground. Oh, ooh. And then, oh no, she started laying into his face. Oh no, okay, this is what for a second I thought well, Jesus. One fist thrown after the other.
이거 말려야 하는 거 아니야?
Nah, they're gonna fix them. Oh, I'm gonna fix them later.
냅둬. 분내나는 싸움 따위.
A cloud of dust rose from a ruthless beating. After a while, Don Quixote cut her onslaught.
어떤가? 정신이 좀 드는가?
Is this how she got calmed when she was, well, younger? I don't know. Younger? Somewhere else? Before us?
미안하네. 나도 종종 흥분이 몸을 잠식하면 곱비 잃은 말처럼 날뛰곤 했지. 그럴 때는 내 옛 친구들이 정신 차릴 때까지 나를 두들겨 패곤했다네.
I'm not sure you can call them friends, and I'm also not sure they were your friends. But okay.
그렇게 해야만 정신이 드는 때도 있는 것 같더군.
아하, 그러니까 베르길리우스 씨하고도 친구 관계라는 거죠?
그게
Oh my boy. If only I had more experience tickets to level up your other identity, because your base identity, it just dies so fast. It's not even that weak, you're just so incredibly frail still. Tears blinked down from Sinclair's bruised eyes.
가만두지 않겠어.
Together with us, my friend, together with us.
우리 집으로 가서 그 개새끼한테 말뚝을 쑤셔 넣을 거예요. 그런 다음은
The rest of his sentence was overrun with pained sobbing. After a while of sniffling, Sinclair finally seemed to calm down as he put a hand to his face and stuttered, muttering.
전 하루아침에 모든 걸 잃었어요. 그때는 저들이 못과 망치라는 이름을 내세우지도 않았고 저렇게 많은 인원으로 공공연히 다니지도 않았어요.
How can N-Corp operate so openly on K-Corp's ground? Are they even close to each other on the alpha? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, K, L, M, N? They're somewhat close. And yes, I can't into the alphabet without reciting it from the beginning, okay? I also can't do it backwards. Yeah, make fun of me, I don't care.
하지만 언제부터인지 자기들을 망치라고 하는 자들이 하나둘씩 마을에 들어서더니
됐어, 꼬맹이. 거기까지면 됐어.
Rodia gently pat him on the back.
아직도 생각하곤 해요.
Oh, I like that we even get a bruised sprite for him.
나쁜 꿈속에서 아직 깨지 못하고 있는 건 아닐까? 매일 아침마다 잠에서 깨서 눈을 뜨기 전에 항상 이번만큼은 익숙한 우리 집의 천장이 나오지 않을까?
There's a lot of emotion and strength in admitting how utterly broken you are at times. And I kinda just want to hug him right now. After he said that, he broke into tears. It only made sense to wait for him to settle down.